Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. In this game, we'll see New York against Charlotte. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Here we go.
And New York has possession. On the wing, Holiday.
I got him. Get the perimeter. Straight out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Beal. Beal knocks it away.
Well, Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Here's Charlotte. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Your hot squad, get loud and let them hear you. Our loudest fans are getting t-shirts. Who wants one?
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Green, a screen. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Pass to Maggette. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Mashburn. Back to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Down low. It's stolen by Holiday. And here's Green from the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that time.
Beal, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Brown. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And then Beal with the dunk.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Right wing. Here's Spaghetti. Hauled in by Brown.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Holiday. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Burke on the wing. He shoots. Oh, rejected by Beal.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. And he taps it home with authority.
And he's not going to throw it down too often, but smart. Can get up there when he needs to.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good work there as it goes.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday taking his time here. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Riza Shea. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
The drive by Smart. Driving in. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Green. New York leading by 5. To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Burke. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Charlotte making a change here. Here's Mitchell. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Riza Shea. Back to Mitchell. And here's Hartenstein. And here's Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Mitchell taking no chances.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Maggette. And there's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Burke. Three-pointer Holiday. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Charlotte making a change here. And New York has possession. They set a pick. Away team foul. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Like the defense from Beal doing whatever he could to alter that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Beal from outside. On target from range. And now a 3-point Charlotte lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Beal.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Howard. And it's New York with a rebound. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Charlotte on top, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Charlotte leading by 3. To the right side. Here's Maggette. To the paint. Here's Brand. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On the court, your Fight Squad. It's time for T-shirts. That was your dance team.
New York trails by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over to the middle. Here's Brown. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Back to Beal. This one for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
For your home team, Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Beal with another miss. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 36.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here they come.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It takes a lot of concentration to finish there. Clearly Smart doesn't lack in that department.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Six on the shot clock. Into the lane. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
.151 left in the third quarter. It's Jackson, high post. Back to Smart. Antetokounmpo outside. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
New York trails by 3. Launches it from deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
to Wade. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Smart. Here's Mashburn. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nice move. Oh, Giannis working inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Bradley sets a screen. On the wing, Wade. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Jackson. Smart outside. One on the clock. The third quarter comes to a close. Charlotte on top, leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York trails by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wade. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Back to Wade. Stolen by Jackson. For the finish. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the play naturally finds Jackson because he's so well positioned. He's right where his team needs him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard grabs the miss. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. With the 7-footer. Howard with the ball. Pass to Mashburn. Just 3 to shoot. Jackson on the wing. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. And now a 10-point Charlotte lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Let's get an update on Bradley Beal. What's the status, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Down low. Hartenstein. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Shooting for the away team, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Smart looking around. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To snap the cold streak. And he sinks the layup. Smart's got his first 2 points.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
There's 1:17 left to play in the fourth. Charlotte leading by 14. Now Mitchell. Pass to Rizachet. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Smart with the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Mitchell. Now Hartenstein. Clock at 6. The three from Banchero. Bradley grabs the board. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Covington. Pass to Smart. Second shot opportunity. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Home team foul. Marcus Smart. First personal foul. Third team.
Free throw drops for Banchero.
Shooting for the away team. Paolo Banchero.
And Banchero drops them both. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. We'll watch Atlanta in this one as they go up against New York. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's New York. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Brown. Here's Burke. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Carter. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Wood. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, Christian Wood saying, I am a three-level scorer. You concede the mid-range and he'll take it.
Pass to Green. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. We're about 1 minute into the first. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Carter can't hit the putback. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside Holiday. They get it back. Knocked away. Right side, Porter. And the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Atlanta. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Green outside. Carter pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
This one for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
This is the skill that Wendell Carter Jr. is much more likely to display right now. That aggressiveness from 3. Okay, Wendell.
Now here's Porter. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Back to Podziemski. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Atlanta.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And that one's good. Burke.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Wood sets a screen. Driving inside. Count that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Green. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And here's Carter. Here he goes. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Outside, Green. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. New York moving it around. Back to Green. The wide open look here for Holiday. From beyond the arc and then some. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray. With the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Pass to Green. Tipped away. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Green. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The putback, and Covington stays with it. Covington's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
And Burke has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Here's Atlanta now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Brown, and it's blocked by Holland. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Into the line for Atlanta.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Thibault. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pass to Wood. Thibault on the wing. In the corner, Murray with it. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got a pair of triples in the second now for Atlanta.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
There's Green with the 3. New York, no good that time either. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game.
Hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Now, here's Porter. Murray scanning the floor. Podziemski with it. Wade picks him up. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for New York. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Now here's Porter. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The kick out to Holiday. Drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got 6.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. And Porter drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Inside, Burke. The kick out to Holiday. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, New York with the triple. Outside, Porter. Murray outside. It'll count. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Atlanta. Murray outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, he is a tough customer in that painted area. Christian Wood likes to be around the bucket.
Both free throws good from Wood.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Holiday surveying the floor. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Holiday with it. Out guarded by Murray. Wade with no one around. And again, New York with the triple.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Carter with the screen. Stolen by Wade. Takes it out to Covington. Here's Bradley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Atlanta leading by 11. On the wing, Porter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Murray, good. Murray's got 13.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
They get it again. Outside Holiday. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Over to the left wing. From deep, Wood knocks down the 3 ball. Wood's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, for a guy his size, Wood's shooting motion is on point. The 3 is plenty good.
From 10 feet out. That one a little long. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Outside Porter. From the high post. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Wood sets a screen. Porter. Pass to Wood. Murray outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Smart. Pajemski grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 13. Tries again. And the layup by Curry.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
To the inside. Now here's Bradley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Thibault. The three. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Curry. There's the screen. It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. Back to Covington. Misses in close. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's Hollins in the corner. Pass to Pajemski. Offline with his three. New York trails by 13. Outside Bradley. Back to Wade. Outside Smart. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Bradley. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick and roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Winslow.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Thibault. Atlanta again missing.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Burks got it back down to within single digits for New York. Pass to Thibault. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Winslow.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Curry. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Winslow with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. Puts up a deep three. Can't connect. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good compensation, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So New York wins the tip. Poked away. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Here's Doncic. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Outside Holiday. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Outside, Green. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
The drive by Jordan. Great D that time from Green. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. New York shooting their first foul shot of the game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. They kick it out to Green. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. And Green gets it to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now Las Vegas moving it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arm.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The screen from Brown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Burke. Misses the 3. Las Vegas trails by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 43 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Burke. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Burke. Pulls up. Rebounded by Anthony.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Anthony down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anthony. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Here's Pierce. And it's blocked by Brown.
With Brown's reach now, it's tough to get a shot off around him.
The kick out to Holiday. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Green. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Here's Holiday after the basket by Las Vegas. To the paint. Here's Burke. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Davis. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York trailing, and Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
So it's Las Vegas now. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. The shot by Wade, wide open. No good from outside. To the inside. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Pass to Burke. New York moving it around. Outside Holiday. Out to Wade. 5 to shoot. Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Count that bucket. O'Neal's got it all tied up now for Las Vegas.
He's still young. Big personality for a big man, O'Neal. A bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the screen. Pass to Burke. And it's good off the back rim and in. Burke's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Las Vegas. Now here's Jordan. Back to Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jordan. Back to Howard. 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. And so here is New York. They trail by 1. Outside Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Las Vegas. Now Exum. Kicks it out to Covington. Wade outside. It's good from long range.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Right side Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Poked loose. Jordan with the steal. And here they go. Shots good by Pippen. And Las Vegas leads by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. New York, no good that time either. And here's Las Vegas. Pass to Granger. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And now a 3-point Las Vegas lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Covington. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Danny Granger.
Covington showing you that weight room strength. Awesome physicality there, bullying his way to the hoop.
Free throw drops for Covington. So it's Las Vegas now. They double up Pierce. Howard with it. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now here's Covington. Outside for Smart. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Bradley can't get it to go. It's stolen by Wade. And a fast break now for New York. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
And Howard with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Pierce. 14 feet away. New York trails by 3 to the paint. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Out to Doncic. Over Smart. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for New York. New York moving it around. They set the pick. Back to Hardaway. Pocket 6. Outside Covington. No good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside Pierce. Knocked loose. Outside Covington. Pass to Bradley. Here's Wade. Can't hit from in close. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Las Vegas leads by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 3. Here's Smart. Down low. Just 3 to shoot. To the inside. Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Good vision that time from Covington. Seems to have a nice knack for making the right pass at the right time.
Look out!
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen? Showing you just how strong he can be on finishes like that.
Pass to Bradley. Outside Covington. There's a screen. Back to Bradley. And he jams it with authority.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Shaq with the screen. Jordan's shot is off. Left side, Smart. Outside Hardaway. Inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Right side, O'Neal. It's stolen by Bradley. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Vegas making a change here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David, down it goes!
Take that rack
down!
down!
What a slam!
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Pass to Bradley. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Back to Mitchell. Now Pierce. And they recover. Mitchell looking it over. Davis with it. Back to Pierce. Rebounded by Hardaway. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Wade drives in. It doesn't go for him. And here's Las Vegas. A 2-point game. Back to Jordan. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Anthony. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltending. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:04 left in the fourth. On to Hardaway. Pass to Wade. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Doncic. Here's Davis. Count!
No question about it. The touch was with Anthony Davis.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Left side, Bradley. Three-pointer, Wade. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Las Vegas. Out in the screen. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Green with the ball. Wade picks him up. And they take the lead. 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off the shot.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
O'Neal looking around. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
To the middle. Out to Wade. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Off the inbound pass. Oh!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Bradley. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 5. Hardaway with a wide open look. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes it. There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now. Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Three-pointer, Wade. Can't get the 3 to fall. Down low to the paint. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Checking in for the away team, number 21.
Puts it up off the inbound, and it falls. Now it's a 5-point Las Vegas lead. So we see Las Vegas get the win here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was...